Hello everyone, myself Mrs. Suchita Pradeep Kot, lecturer from Sri Jain Vidya Prasarak Mandal, Rasikla Lem Dhariwal College of Pharmacy. Today we are going to study about vitamins. Learning objective. After watching this video, students will be able to define and classify vitamins and they will be able to elaborate fat soluble vitamins and their biochemistry. First, we will see what are the vitamins. Vitamins are a group of organic nutrients required in small quantities for different biochemical functions and which generally cannot be synthesized in body and must therefore be supplied through diet. They are also called as a growth factor. They supply very little energy by themselves, but they play an important role in several energy transformation reactions in the body. They differ from hormones in not being synthesized within the organism. This is the classification of vitamin. All vitamin upon their solubility are broadly divided into two groups. Fat soluble vitamin, that is vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E and vitamin K. And water soluble vitamins, in that again vitamin C and vitamin B complex. B complex include thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, biotin, pantothenic acid, folic acid, cyanocobalamin, pyridoxine, etc. Today in this video we are going to focus on fat soluble vitamins. They are soluble in fat. Bile salts and fats are essential for their absorption. Generally they are stored in the liver and normally they are not excreted in the urine. The first fat soluble vitamin is vitamin A. Sources are plant source carrots, potato, papayas, tomatoes, pigmented vegetables, fruits, leafy green vegetables, etc. An animal source contains meat, especially liver, butter, milk, eggs, kidney, etc. These fat soluble vitamins has, so you can get too much or too little if absorption is a problem. Next is ADME. Bile salt is required for the absorption of vitamin A taken by intestinal mucosa, where carotene is esterified to retinal, then to retinol by retinal dehydrogenase, excreted in feces and in female through mammary glands. Daily requirements: in adult it is 5000 IU, in pregnant and lactating woman it is 6000 to 8000 IU, in children it is 2000 to 3000 IU, and for infants it's 1500 IU. IU means in international unit. These are the structure of beta carotene, retinal and retinol, that is vitamin A. Physiological function of vitamin A. In case of vision, for normal vision it depends on the retina and on adequate vitamin A, first discovered by George Ward in 1967. In the retina, vitamin A in the form of retina binds to a protein called opsin to make rhodopsin, that is in red cells, and iodopsin in cone cells. Rhodopsin and iodopsin are light sensitive pigments. Second physiological functions: it maintains the integrity of epithelial tissue, it preserves the structural integrity and formation of bones, growth promoter, etc. In case of vision, the retina of the eye contains two types of receptor cells: the rods, which are responsible for dim light vision, and the cones, which are responsible for bright light vision. The retinal pigment, that is rhodopsin or visual purple, is present in the rod cells of the retina and it is conjugated protein. When light strikes the retina, rhodopsin splits into its protein component, that is opsin, and the non-protein carotenoid retinine. During the formation of retinal from rhodopsin, two color intermediate compounds are formed, that is red or orange red lumirhodopsin and metarhodopsin, which is also orange red in the color. The metarhodopsin is hydrolyzed to retinal and opsin at temperature below minus 15 degrees Celsius and in the presence of water. The transretinine is then converted to retinol trans by reduction catalyzed by the enzyme retinol trans by reduction catalyzed by the enzyme retinine reductase and NADH. The inactive retinol is then entered into the bloodstream and carried to liver where it is converted to its cis isomer. The active cis retinol from the blood enters the retina where it is oxidized to cis retinine by retinine reductase in presence of NAD+, and is now combined with protein opsin to form again rhodopsin, and thus the cycle is repeated. Thus the visual process involves continual removal of active retinol, that is vitamin A isomer, from the blood by the retina, which in turn turns the inactive isomer trans retinol to the circulation. Therefore, individuals having vitamin A deficiency are unable to resynthesize rhodopsin and thus unable to see clearly in the dim light, and the condition is called nactolphia or night blindness. Deficiency manifestation: dryness of eye. Deficiency of vitamin A causes dryness of eye called xerophthalmia, in which there is thickening and loss of transparency of bulbar conjunctiva with yellowish pigmentation. There appears a white opaque spot, that is Bitot spot, in the conjunctiva on either side of the cornea of each eye. Second one is night blindness. Deficiency vitamin A causes night blindness where an individual fails to see in the dark or in the night. Next is keratomalcia. It is also due to the deficiency of vitamin A, in which there is softening of cornea and the corneal epithelium becomes dry, scaly, rough, opaque and ulcered, and finally destruction of cornea. Some other deficiencies are growth retardation in the children and defective teeth formation, follicular hyperkeratosis of the skin, and keratinizing metaplasia of epithelium of nose, respiratory mucosa, esophagus and urinary tract. Second fat soluble vitamin is vitamin D. Vitamin D is also called as a calciferol, is a group of steroid hormones. Sources are egg yolk, milk, butter, fish liver oil and the livers of animals. Sunlight is the cheapest source of the vitamin D. ADME, it is absorbed in small intestine in presence of salts and fats and excreted in the bile. Daily requirements are, in case of adult it is 200 IU, for the pregnant and lactating woman it is 400 IU, in case of infants and children again it is 400 IU. IU means international units. Some biological function of the vitamin D. Vitamin D is responsible to increase the availability of retention of calcium and phosphorus and their utilization for a proper mineralization of the skeleton. The major function of vitamin D is to stimulate transcription of mRNA for calcium transport. Thus, its ultimate effect is very much related to the concurrent activity of parathormone and calcitonin. It increases the excretion of phosphate by kidney and decreases concentration of serum phosphate. It decreases the pH of the lower intestinal tract, which helps in increasing the absorption of calcium and phosphorus. It is required for the development of bones and normal growth of the body. It stimulates calcification of bones in both the adults and growing children. It increases the citrate level of blood, bone, kidney and heart tissue, and also excretion of the citric acid. And then lastly, it stimulates the activity of phytase, which catalyzes the hydrolysis of phytic acid in the intestine. Let's study about the chemistry of vitamin D. The most important calciferol that is vitamin D2, are calciferol, vitamin D3 and ergocalciferol does not occur naturally. It is produced artificially by the action of UV light on ergosterol. Cholecalciferol occurring in the animal is produced by the irradiation of 7-dehydrocholesterol present in the epidermal cell of the skin to the sunlight. The structure of the vitamin D2 and D3 is given here. Next is deficiency manifestation. In that first one is a rickets. During the period of skeletal growth, the deficiency of vitamin D results in newly formed bone matrix and the osteoblast proliferation does not take place in the normal fashion and is not followed by the vascularization or mineralization at the normal rate. This results in the irregularity in the zone of provisional calcification. The cartilage cells do not degenerate and the ends of the long bones become bulky and soft. The minerals of the bone may be reabsorbed away from the shaft of long bone making it soft. Bending of the bone gives rise to deformities such as bow legs, knock knees occur when the child tries to stand up and walk. The ankles, knees, wrists and elbows are swollen due to swelling and epiphyseal cartilage. The chest gives pigeon breast appearance. Second one is osteomalcia. It may occur in fully grown bone in adult due to defective mineralization of osteoid tissue. The formed bones get demineralized and soft. This deficiency occurs in pregnant and lactating women and also in the woman observing or in climates where sunshine is scanty. This particular effect affects the pelvic bone which incidentally bear the brunt of the stress in pregnancy. They become deformed and further complicate childbirth. Next fat soluble vitamin is vitamin E. Vitamin E is also called as an anti-sterility factor because it is necessary for fertility in the male and the childbirth process in the female. It is also called tocopherol, a group of compound. The name tocopherol is derived from the fact that the vitamin is concerned with normal childbirth, that is tokos childbirth, phero means to bear and all means stands for alcohol. Sources are vegetable oils, particularly wheat germ oil, are the rich sources. Other sources include corn oil, cottonseed oil, sunflower oil, egg yolk, meats, liver, fish, chicken, etc. Functions: it acts as a powerful antioxidant where it stabilizes the polyunsaturated fatty acids and certain fats, vitamin A and sulfur containing acids by molecular oxygen in the formation of peroxide. The antioxidant property of vitamin E protects the lung tissue from damage by oxidant in the air. It plays a part in stabilization of cellular membranes. It protects the enzyme in muscles, nerves or gonads from destruction. It prevents hepatic necrosis produced by the lack of sulfur containing amino acid in the dietary proteins. It prevents the development of cerebral disorders and it is believed to be involved in the heme synthesis. ADME, it is absorbed in the intestine in the presence of fat and bile salt and stored in the liver and fatty tissues. It is present in high concentration in adrenals, pituitary and uterus testes. Daily requirement 20 to 30 IU for everyone. Next is the chemistry of vitamin E. Vitamin E refers to a group of compounds known as a tocopherol. Among the group of naturally occurring tocopherol, the important membrane are alpha, beta, gamma and delta tocopherol. Tocols, according to Karer, is the parent compound of all the tocopherol. For example, alpha tocopherol is a 578 trimethyl derivative which has the highest activity, while beta is 5,8 dimethyl tocol, gamma is 7,8 dimethyl tocol, and delta is the 8 methyl tocol. The double ring structure in the compound is a chromin ring. The beta, gamma and delta are derived by altering the position of methyl group. This is the structure of alpha tocopherol. Deficiency manifestation of vitamin E. Deficiency of vitamin E leads to increased susceptibility of RBC to hemolysis by hydrogen peroxide and decrease in the lifespan of RBC in human and adult male. Second, anemia, edema, skin changes may be observed in infants. In malnourished children, decreased erythrocyte lifespan, hemolysis, cretinuria and seroid deposition syndromes can be seen. Increase in the oxygen consumption by skeletal muscles. Deficiency of vitamin E may also lead to hepatic necrosis. Anemia may occur in pregnant and breastfeeding women due to deficiency of vitamin E. Its deficiency may also cause neurologic disorders. Next fat soluble vitamin is vitamin K. Vitamin K is also known as an anti-hemorrhagic factor or coagulation factor. Sources are green leafy vegetables such as spinach, cabbage, cauliflower, tomatoes, soybean, wheat germ, kale, carrots, potatoes, milk, meat, fish, etc. Functions are: it catalyzes the synthesis of prothrombin by the liver. It reduces prothrombin time. It regulates the synthesis of clotting factor, that is factors 7, 9 and factor 10. It involved in the oxidation phosphorylation in animal tissue. It maintains the normal level of blood clotting factor, that is 2, 7, 9 and 10, and it is used therapeutically to poisoning by dicomoral type drugs. Chemistry. Vitamin K consists of naphthaquinone structure and is closely related to the compound known as a thiol. Vitamin K has two important derivatives, that is vitamin K1 phylloquinone, which occurs in all green leaves and vegetables, and vitamin K2, that is farinoquinone, which is found in bacteria. Next is ADME. The absorption of is increased in presence of bile salts, mainly in the jejunum through lymphatics. Is present in bloodstream insufficient amount. All tissues contain small amount of vitamin K and liver stores the appreciable amount of vitamin K. Daily requirements are: the average diet contains adequate amount of vitamin K1 and K2 which being synthesized by bacteria in the intestine. Deficiency manifestation. The deficiency of vitamin K result in lowering of prothrombin level, increased clotting time of the blood, hemorrhagic conditions and hemorrhagic diseases in the newborn baby. Thank you guys for listening this video. We will be soon meet for the next part of the vitamins, that is water soluble vitamins. Thank you.